Good morning from Costa Teguise. It's an absolutely beautiful day here. Tropical storm Hermine as they call it locally, passed through on Sunday and Monday, but we have our glorious September weather back, thank goodness. So the plan today is to show you some of the shopping centres here in Costa Teguise, and we're starting, as some of you may have realised, at Centro Comercial Las Cucharas. CC Las Cucharas. And what happens when the Spanish towns are designed, Centros Comercial are put in, and there are several of them here, and although we've done filming in Costa Teguise in the past, we haven't shown you what's actually in these different shopping centres. So we're going to take a look, if you like, a little bit behind the scenes. And this particular one has a big car park in front of it. You can see it's full, and it has a line of shops excuse me, on the outside. So we've got a Iperdino supermarket there, tobacconist, electrical shop, Euro boutique. There's a Cabrera Medina car hire office here. There's also an Autos Plus car hire office, so they're well represented. There's the Plus car office. And Cabrera Medina is just down by that tobacco and liquor shop there. So let's go inside. The walkway ahead is actually blocked off. There's some sort of digger down there. There's obviously a refurb going on. We've got a Tickets Direct shop here. Eurosport boutique and a boutique. Dahlia Perfumery. Well, that smells glorious, that perfumery. Mar Azul is a restaurant. These are all the indoor places here. And then around this side you can access the supermarket through the doors on the left here, and then it takes you to the whole outside area. The outside actually overlooks Playa Las Cucharas Beach, which you can see there. Still looking a bit muddy from the mud that was rushed down into it from the storm. Quite early in the morning yet, so it's quiet all around us. Out here we've got the Beijing restaurant there, which is excellent and we go to often. They charge €12.80 for a buffet, but it's not your standard buffet in that they don't actually have a buffet at all. They cook everything fresh to order, but for €12.80 it's all you can eat, so you just keep ordering more and more until you've had enough. La Terrazza, the grill there, it's also a nice place to eat. These trampolines obviously come down in the afternoons and the evenings. Great fun for the kids. And then along here you've got a couple of bars which look quite busy at the moment. and a pizza and fish restaurant. So that's Centro Comercial Las Cucharas. Let's move on down a bit to see some of the others. I've stopped here to film the barranco, and I've seen video from Monday, and this was an absolute raging torrent. On Monday, the barrancos bring down all the rainwater from the hills, and this was flowing like a full-on river. Deeply impressive. In fact, we've got some footage from a few years ago where it was flowing like a torrent and created flooding at Centro Comercial Las Cucharas, where we were just now. People often ask me what the exchange rate is, and it's topical at the moment because sterling is having some issues. I just passed a shop that was offering €1.10 to the pound for those of you from the UK. So the barranco flows from there and comes under the road. And there you can see some sort of dampish mud. That's all that's left of it, but like I say, it was flowing impressively just 3 days ago. We've only walked a short way down Avenida Islas Canarias, but we actually, from to where we've got now, there are two Centros Comercial we're going to look at. This one is Las Moretas, the larger one. We'll do that in a moment. But first of all, we'll go and have a look at this smaller one, which is Centro Comercial Sirocco. Now that has El Bocadito outside it, very well known, very popular tapas place here. There's the corner bar there, which is literally on the corner. There's also an office of the Ayuntamiento de Teguise here, the town hall for Costa Teguise. It's their municipal office. Obviously their main building is in Teguise itself. And the Policia Local have an office here. They have someone based in that during the day. And what have we got in here? Fairly small place, a dental clinic. Looks like a health clinic, a vet's, moon restaurant. There's a gym and fitness club called Wonder Gym. And Leo's Burgers. Let's go across the road to Las Moretas and see what we've got in there. Now Las Moretas follows the pattern of Las Cucharas in that it has a huge double-laned car park in front of it. The location estate agency has an office here, Academia de Español, where you can learn Spanish. On the outside you've also got the post office. It's a good central location for Costa Teguise, so a lot of people give directions from the post office to wherever you're going. This looks like a company, Lanzarote, that does vacation rentals. There's insurance brokers there. Sebe, if you like rice, Sebe is the place to go. They have a Valencian chef who cooks some fascinating and very interesting and authentic rice dishes, including paella. If you read Norman's articles, he often talks about the Lanzarote Art Gallery, which is around the corner here, and Lanzarote Retreats. Their offices are upstairs. So here's the art gallery. Abogado bar, that's the lawyer's bar there. Across here we have Restaurante Las Maretas, been run by the same couple for forever. Definitely need to book to get in there. Service is a bit slow, but the food is fantastic. And again, like Las Cucharas, from this shopping centre we also have a view of the beach. And you can see the different colour of the water there from where the mud was flowing down into the ocean from the hill. Underneath us we have a very nice little sort of vegan health foods type cafe, whose name escapes me, and a windsurfing club as well. So that's Las Maretas. Let's walk on to the next one. As you're walking from Las Maretas into town, you go past a whole series of British style bars in this section. So you've got the Boatyard there, the Black Bull is the next one. What's that one? Bully's Bites, British cafe and takeaway. This one's called Motowns. Before you eventually get to Apartamentos Celeste, which is a very popular kind of cheap and cheerful accommodation, I would describe it as, in Costa Teguise. Still sticking to the same path, we've come to Pueblo Marinero, so we won't spend loads of time on here, because we've done it many times in the past. This, of course, was designed by Cesar Manrique. Pueblo Marinero means fisherman's village, and his layout for it was to try and recapture that kind of fisherman village feel to it. There are one or two apartments in the upstairs section, but most of this is now bars and restaurants and the very well-known bandstand. This is Mercado de 17. We've enjoyed a meal there. You'll find our review of it on the website. So I won't stop here long because we've often come through this with the video running, but I wanted to cut through to another shopping place which is across the road. Directly across the road from Pueblo Marinero is this shopping centre, or commercial centre. I don't actually know the name of it, but the Red Lion pub is very well known here. And I know there's a whole rabbit warren of stuff around the back of this lot. We'll wander around there and see what's down there. The usual sort of hybrid perfume aloe tourist shop. decades as a late night bar. Calypso Diving are based here, run by Pete. There's one of their vans. Cafe Bonjour, I've heard good things about them. And across the way we've got Mansion Lanzarote, which I know is another popular accommodation. And then dead ahead we've got Nightclub 55, which is a nightclub in the Spanish sense of the word, for those of you in the know. Looks like a weed shop. The last time I was here it was pretty run down. Looks like it might still be. Opens out onto the back. Let's go down this alleyway and see what's down here. Right, well, there's very little here. Centro Comercial Nautical would appear to be its name. This used to be the Lively Lady. That's up for rent. Anna and Ian's school uniforms place there, and the UD Lanzarote merchandise shop. We are back out on the main avenida now. So that was CC Nautical. And again, just a little way down the road, we're into shopping centre Tandarena. La Vaca Loca is a very well-known local restaurant, one of our favourite tapas bars here on the left, El Rincon. And this one has jesters upstairs, open until 4 AM. And the Rock Cafe restaurant is on both sides of the walkway here. Just thinking back to Nautical, the shopping centre we were in. They're sort of in places here tend to get into a bit of a negative spiral, so they've got all those empty units out the back which nobody's renting, therefore the owners aren't putting any money into the community to make them look nice, which is why nobody's renting and nobody goes there. And it's kind of a vicious circle, and I've seen it in all three resorts where commercial centres have just gone downhill, and it takes a bold and brave person to actually get all the owners together and say, right, we need to actually start paying some money into this to make it habitable, and then we'll all get tenants into the shops and offices and stuff like that. But it's quite a hard thing to do, and I've attempted it myself in the past and wasn't particularly successful with it. Conversely, you've got this lovely area back here where investment has gone in. And you've got lovely new pavement, you've got nice shops, bars, restaurants. It just has a completely different feel to where we were in the sort of back alleyways of that other shopping centre before. And yet we're less than 100 metres from it. Oh, there's David Beckham, look. Well, there you go. That's been our little tour of the Centros Comercial in Costa Teguise. I hope you've enjoyed that. And have a wonderful weekend wherever you are. Bye for now.